So you're looking to make your move to the greater Seattle, Washington area, and you want to know about a new construction master plan community that's about 45 minutes away from both Bellevue and Seattle, Washington, and about 30 to 32 minutes away from Tacoma, Washington, then look no further than 10 Trails Master Plan Community in Black Diamond, Washington. 10 Trails is a really nice new construction community that's been around for a few years now, and right now behind me is where the retail center will go. So in this retail center, they're going to have a grocery store, they're going to have some restaurants, shopping center, they're going to get at least one bank. We've been told that they're going to have a gas station in 10 Trails. We don't know what specific retail stores or what restaurants yet. But it's going to be really cool that they're going to have it right locally right here in 10 Trails. Okay, so now I'm going to go teleport over to the visitor center so I can get some more information on what's going on in 10 Trails. So right here I'm in front of the visitor center in 10 Trails, and we've learned that so far they have about 1,250, so 1,250 homes or units that are currently built. And once this community is done in a few years, they're going to have about 4,800 units. So that's going to be a combination of townhomes, condos, single family homes, a 55 plus community through Toll Brothers, which I will have in a separate video to kind of go over more of what they've got going on, and some rentals as well. You know, some interesting things to note about this community with 10 Trails is they definitely want to be homeowner focused. So there aren't a whole lot of, for the actual units, for the 4 rental caps. So the large majority of the houses that are going to be in 10 Trails, they're going to want to be homeowner occupied. And what's also different about them is they have a wait list. So if you're an investor that's looking to purchase property in this area for the purpose of renting it out, once you if you sign a lease and you get a tenant in there and you have to renew the lease, that's fine as long as you have the same tenant in there. But if you need to get a new tenant and they've met that 10% rental cap, you'll actually get bumped down to the bottom of the wait list. So it's not the most ideal location if you're someone looking to invest in this area, because they want primarily homeowners to live in this community. Now, this whole community, since it's part of Black Diamond, is part of the Enumclaw School District. As of right now, we have a few different builders that are currently building in this phase for 10 Trails right now, and they're going to sell out rather quickly. Right now it's Ichijo in Mainview, and then we have a third builder right now, Toll Brothers, again, separate video to check out their 55 plus community called Regents. All right, I'm gonna get back in my Cadillac so then I can show you around some of the neighborhoods. Okay, so I got into my car and I'm gonna go show you 3 different houses that are in 3 different price points to get an idea of what is currently for sale and what home values are selling in 10 Trails right now. All of these houses are not brand new construction. They were built between 2021 to current, and they're priced between 600K up to above $1 million, I think 1.2 something mil. Now I'm going to first show you a townhouse that's in the mid 600K range, followed up with a single family home that's in the 800K range, and then lastly that one that's around 1.2 mil. I'll get you more specifics when we're walking in front of the houses. And let's get at it right now. Okay, so I'm in our first neighborhood. This is the townhouse neighborhood. It's on Madrona in 10 Trails. They have a lot of cute signs here in 10 Trails that show you how to get around the different areas. It's actually finally quiet. I had to wait a few minutes to film because there was a huge leaf blower. They're definitely manicuring and taking care of everything that's through here. But this townhouse behind me right here, it's built in 2021, and it is a 1780 square foot townhome on the corner right here, and it is currently for sale for $669,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, which puts it right around 376 square foot. So price per square foot is around 376, and it actually has a really nice view of Mount Rainier when there's not overcast, which let's be honest, this is the greater Seattle area. You're going to get overcast a lot, but you know what? You're going to have a few days in the year where you're going to see that beautiful mountain. And it's actually really nice out right now. It's actually currently around 60 degrees, which is, you know, between 60 and 70 degrees is perfect for us in the greater Seattle area. Very acclimated to it. Nice wide streets here. Notice these lawns are manicured in here. And each builder in these communities have their own subset or HOAs, but the master community itself has 2 different HOA brackets depending on if you have these manicure lawns or you don't have them, and those could change. So I'm not going to really quote them in this video. However, reach out to me if you'd like to get some information on what those are currently at. But yeah, check out this neighborhood. Again, like I said, nice wide streets, some pretty townhomes. All right, so next I'm going to take you to a single family home that it's a couple blocks over, and that's in the 800K range. Let's get back in the car and let me show you it right now. Okay guys, it's a little bit loud. I'm here at our second location in a neighborhood a couple blocks over from that townhome that I showed you. I forgot to mention, I'm going to talk about kind of marketing time. Right now, it's a seller's market, but it's becoming more of a buyer's market because of how high the interest rates are. So you'll find some areas in Seattle where if things are priced well within a first-time home buyer's budget, there is more competition on stuff. Like just the other day in a different location in Kent, Washington, there was a crazy bidding war on a property that was $475K when, you know, the after repair value, after they put in a couple of cosmetic repairs on it, the house would probably be worth in the 6s. So that one had some crazy bidding wars on it. But then you have places like in 10 Trails where these 3 houses that I'm showing you today have roughly been on the market between 60 to 89 days or so. So just keep that in mind when you're touring different areas. Currently right now as it stands in 2023, while interest rates are higher in the 7/8s, but anytime that we start to go back down, houses are going to become that much more affordable, and there's going to be crazy bidding wars again probably. I remember back in 2020, you know, during the pandemic, 2021, 2022, until interest rates started coming back up, there were certain areas in the greater Seattle area where buyers were offering $50,000, $100,000, $200,000. Some areas on the east side, $300,000 above list price. They were waiving all their protections and their inspections, their contingencies, their financing, everything. It was a bloodbath. It was crazy. We're not experiencing that so much now, but you know, that all could change and come back again the moment interest rates drop again. So there are a lot of buyers that if they can afford to buy right now, they are taking the opportunity to buy in a market that is still appreciating, but has way less competition in most areas. So I think I walked past the house, but I'm going to flip the camera around so I can go over what's going on with this next house that's priced in the 800K. So let me flip it around. Okay, so I flipped the camera around. This house has been on the market for about 61 days. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,750 square foot, 2-story home. And right now it's priced at $874,000, which is bringing the price per square foot at around $318 per square foot. What else about the house? It was built in 2021, just like most of these houses that are being resold right now that I've been showing in these neighborhoods. But again, just notice the neighborhood. So this house right here has a front-facing garage, and that's pretty common for this area. You know, there's a lot of areas like in Tacoma and Seattle where you have either rear-facing garages or alleyway access detached garages. But right here, a lot of the houses have been built where they either have a front-facing garage, but some of the houses have rear-facing garages as well. So like notice right here on this side of the street, this is kind of what the profile of the front ends of the houses look like. So nice manicured front end area of the neighborhood. Again, overcast day. This is pretty standard. It's a nice even temperature. Feels really nice. I'm out here in my t-shirt. I'm gonna flip the camera around and let's go show you the next house. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go show you now that third house that's a couple more blocks over, and that one's priced at 1.2 mil something. So I'll give you that information when we go see it. Okay, I'm in neighborhood number 3, which is in the Ichijo builder section of this planned community in 10 Trails. One thing I wanted to point out is each builder has like their own area, so each kind of neighborhood or community or builders have their own parks, playground, stuff to do within those communities, and then 10 Trails as a whole has bigger parks for the whole community to come together. This is a much smaller one. If you see behind me right here, this is a Hoops and Ladders Park. Cute little playground, picnic area, as well as a basketball court area too, right within this Ichijo community. You can see here, I would say there's some areas where plenty of street parking. So whenever you come to these sidewalks, the streets are a little bit more narrow at the intersections. And as you can see, this is kind of more of a happening location. There's more cars driving in and out of here, but it's a pretty quiet neighborhood all around. I'm going to start walking this way so I could show you just more of the area as we pop past the court over here. Again, I keep mentioning it, I feel like a broken record, but this is standard perfect weather in the greater Seattle area. It's forecast. Not too much rain today. It's not that cold. I'm wearing my polo. Feels really nice. So we're gonna walk, come up onto this house that was also built in 2021. There's a lot of common themes here. All three, a majority of the resale homes right now were the 2021 builds in this area. All of them are on market for a few weeks, 60 to 80 days, and all of them are 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath houses. Sorry, I am walking up and down. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera around so I can show you a little bit more of the neighborhood as well as the house. Again, this is Ichijo Builder, and this is the third house that I was talking about. So this one is on Evergreen Street. So this one has been on the market for 67 days. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Square footage is 3,300 square feet. 2-story home. Give you a better look at it. It's so far it's on the largest lot of the the townhouse and the other house that I showed you. It's on 0.148 acres, so that's about 6,400 square feet is the lot size. So it actually has a decent yard to it. The last house that I showed you was the lot size was in the 4,000 square foot, and of course the townhome didn't really have much of a lot at all. So this one was listed at originally for $1,250,000, and they recently had a price reduction at $1,235,000. So slight price reduction. That is bringing the price per square foot in around 374 per square feet. So it's actually the same square footage as what the townhouse was, just much bigger. Nice and quiet neighborhood. So this is going to be a common theme here in 10 Trails. If you're looking for that quiet lifestyle, very family-friendly community, dog stations. A lot of people out today walking their dogs and their kids, and let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite of the houses that we've looked at so far today? Let me know in the comments, or send me a message. If there's anything more that you want to know about the 10 Trails community or Black Diamond community in general, reach out to me. I'd love to do more content for you. Just need to know what you're looking for or what you're interested in. Now I'm going to be showing you some just different spots in general so you get a better feel for what the neighborhoods look like when you drive through them. One thing I forgot to mention is this cool map feature that they have in 10 Trails here, where almost at every intersection they have a map with a QR code on it that you can scan and get a map tour of the whole community. So you have a better idea of the community you're living in and how to get around this huge, expansive master plan community. Okay guys, so I'm going to surprise you with a fourth property today, and I'm actually going to show you the inside of it. My buddy Eric that's on our team is holding an open house for a Ichijo property that was built in 2022, and he's holding the open house here in 10 Trails. So this is one that we're going to actually go inside, and I'm going to let Eric talk a little bit more about the property since he's holding it open. So let's go in and take a look and have him give us a guided tour of this property. This property is currently for sale right now, so if you're interested, let me know and we can hook you up with the showing. Hey everyone, I'm here with Eric from our team, and this is his open house. So I'm gonna have him give us a guided tour through this Ichijo property so he can show us around. Say hi, Eric.
Hello everyone.
Hey peeps. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna flip the camera around so Eric can give us a guided tour and talk more about this property.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Cedarwood by Ichijo. This is a 5-bedroom home. Come on in. So right into the kitchen here, there's a lot of great stuff I gotta show you. First of all, quartz countertops, and we've got the LG appliances in here. Take a look at the updated refrigerator. This has got the smart door on it as well for easy access. Something cool that you probably haven't seen before. This has an easy hold down so you can access everything on the top shelf. I know in my house.
Wow, that's cool. Okay. Do you know if a lot of Ichijos are making this?
I believe this is standard in all of the new construction
That's really cool.
Ichijos.
Okay.
Yep. Also, if you're like me, you like as much natural light as possible in the house with privacy at the same time. So I really like these double windows that do let some natural light into the house while maintaining the privacy. And you're gonna see that all over this house.
So it looks like a mirror on the outside.
Exactly, yeah. So you have tons of natural light pouring in. Many of them are much higher on the walls, so all the natural light can come in, but your neighbors can't see into the house. So that's exactly what you want. And we've also got this huge double sink on the island. I know for a lot of people, when they're looking at a home, they would much rather have the sink on the island as opposed to maybe over here looking at the cabinet. So that's really nice. You can keep an eye on everything in the living space. Take a look at this big old pantry. So no issue with storing all your food items. Tons of storage for food here. Now, I mentioned earlier it's a 5-bedroom house. There is 1 bedroom on the main level, which is really nice. A lot of buyers maybe want to have a family member living with them, maybe mom or dad or a grandparent, or maybe you have a family member that just doesn't do very well with stairs. So you do have a bedroom on the main floor here. If you didn't want to use it as a bedroom, it would be a great office. And I think it could also make a really good kids' playroom, being close to the living room and the kitchen, so you can keep all their toys in there and keep them close to the main living area.
Yeah, good idea. Nice and big.
It is. So this home is just under 3,000 square feet. It's 2,880 square feet. The lot size is 4,500 square foot. One thing that's really nice about this particular home is that it is on a corner lot and there's an alleyway behind the house. So you only have one neighbor, which is great. In the back here, we've got a really nice covered patio. Again, it's on the corner, so you're gonna have a lot of natural light coming in off of both of those streets. One addition that was added onto this property was an update, was all of the window blinds. So you've got the honeycomb window blinds to add insulation, and then of course privacy. So that's really nice. The seller actually, they paid about $10,000 for all of the window updates on this home.
Did you mention these privacy blinds? They're kind of interesting how they go up and down.
Yeah, those are really nice. So again, if you want to have all your privacy while letting all the natural light in, no problem. You can just bring them here. No one can see you, but all of the light can still get in. That's awesome. Or if you want to have it completely open, it goes from down to the top as well. So these are really great. Again, these provide both insulation. The honeycomb really helps to keep the heat in. Then obviously a lot of privacy as well. So that's really nice on these ones. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, definitely. One thing to mention, private backyard real quick, and then alleyway access with a garage. So how this is set up is you have your nice front profile, right? And then this is the garage access from the alley. Like, this is a really nice, I'd say family-friendly alleyway access, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No problem with 2 cars getting down here.
Great. Yeah.
It is a fire lane, so a part of the HOA, you got to keep it in the driveway. That keeps both of these lanes open for anybody else that needs to get in and out.
When we come out with more content to talk about the difference between like pros and cons and comparing Tahali to 10 Trails, there's a lot of similarities as far as being like right in the center of Mother Nature with all the trees.
Yes.
But a big benefit is just how much more centrally located 10 Trails is and ease of access to everything.
No doubt.
So you don't have to give up being a lot closer to the city. So like we were talking about earlier, what was the thing that you mentioned about how many people you've talked about that are, tech workers that have moved away from Bellevue in Seattle to commute into the city, or they work remote and they're choosing 10 Trails over somewhere like Tahali where, prices might be comparable, but they're going to have to commute a lot more to get to Tahali versus a nice master plan commute like 10 Trails.
Yeah, no doubt. I've had quite a few conversations with neighbors that live here, and many of them were previously renting in either Bellevue or the Redmond area. And it was important for them to buy new construction specifically. There's not a ton of new construction in those areas unless you want to be in a condo or a townhouse. So if you do want to have a lot of square footage, 4 or 5 bedrooms and new construction, driving down here to 10 Trails is very reasonable. I think to Bellevue, it's probably 40-45 minutes. And to get to Redmond, it'd be about 55 minutes, a little bit closer to an hour. But if being out surrounded by trees and new construction with a lot of square footage is important to you, it might be worth the hour commute, especially if you only have to work in the office 1 or 2 days a week. If you have some type of a hybrid schedule, then living in a neighborhood like 10 Trails is really perfect for you.
Yeah, definitely agree. All right, why don't you show us the upstairs?
Okay, let's do it. All right, let's go upstairs real quick. Okay, we made it upstairs. I gotta point out some stuff to you right away. First of all, on the right here, you have a utility room. This is a laundry room. So you've got your washer and dryer in here, and you've also got this giant utility sink. Now, the nice thing about having your washer and dryer upstairs is, of course, you don't have to carry all your dirty clothes up and down the stairs. So very nice to have your utility room upstairs. And the big deep utility sink for all those random projects.
I concur.
And like we were talking about earlier in the kitchen, really cool windows that let a lot of natural light in while maintaining privacy inside the house. I think that's important to a lot of people. So I love these double windows going up the stairs, letting all that natural light in. Family time, is that important to you? Probably. This home has an upstairs loft, a big giant upstairs living room. So being up on the second story, it kind of has that sense of comfort, that sense of safety. Really nice to have upstairs living space for all your friends and family. Let's see. just like we had in the kitchen downstairs, we have this white, they call it piano finish. So you have that on a lot of the stuff upstairs as well. I really like these smart doors that Ichijo does. So you can open it up like the typical accordion style, and then it slides both ways.
Oh wow,
so
that's really cool.
It is. Now there's no part of the closet that's too difficult to access, which is great. Okay, as we get upstairs, this is the shared common space bathroom right here, which has double sinks in it. Also has the white piano finish on all of the cabinets and a double sink with quartz countertops in the upstairs bathroom.
Great. With a separate throne room, or I guess segments off to the actual bathroom, right?
Yeah, which is so important. I mean, if you have...
And then this glaze right here is good. Yeah.
Frosted windows.
Yeah.
If you have multiple kids, it's nice. You know, someone can take a shower and other people
floating
can still...
cabinets? Nope. Yeah. Almost.
Kind of looks like it.
Kind of looks like it. Gives the illusion. All right. Cool.
Tons of bedrooms up here.
Yeah, is this you said this is the only 5?
There is another
for sale right now.
Yeah, there's one other active 5-bedroom home in 10 Trails. That home itself has a lot more square footage, a little over 4,000 square feet, and that one's currently listed around 1.3 million. So in this price point, yes, this is the only 5-bedroom resale that's active in 10 Trails right now.
Wow. Okay. And great price point then compared to the 1.3. What was this at 8 what?
This property is currently listed at 847.
847.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a bargain compared to 1.3 something.
Absolutely. Yeah. In terms of square footage and bedrooms, this is the best deal in the community right now.
Okay. That's good to know. I'd say if you're someone that doesn't care about too much of a big lot, because you have just a decent, modest backyard,
yep.
You know, for the family barbecue or cookouts or, you know, having friends powwow over, you know, but you're not going to be throwing the football around back there. You know
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a huge
But there's
yard.
so many parks to go to and access in this community that you don't really need that, you know?
Yeah, in fact, and the closest park to this house is just 100 yards down the road.
Yeah.
Which you can almost see from the primary bedroom. It's just on the other side of this home right behind us. So there's a big playground there with a pea patch, like a soccer field,
yeah.
And some community open space.
Cool.
Double walk-in closets on the primary.
Yeah, I see that.
You got closet for 2 people, so you don't have to fight over the closet space, which is nice.
Yep.
Master bathroom upstairs, 5-piece ensuite, 2 sinks, stand-up shower, and the tub. This home does have added cabinetry, so both of these were added into this bathroom.
Perfect. And then pastor vents. Yeah, that's a really good. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm just going to finish with maybe doing an aerial behind the garage, and then I'll just go to the park immediately over there, and then I think that's good. I might try to sneak over here real quick in this alleyway if these people don't think I'm weird, and then call it a day. Cool, man. Okay, well then, like, why don't we, well, again, thanks so much, Eric, for showing us around this house that you can actually buy right now in the 800K range. Great deal for 840,000, you said?
847.
847 currently. We could probably get you it for 840. Anyways, thanks so much, Eric, and looking forward to seeing you showing up on the channel more often.
My pleasure. Thanks, Aaron.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys. Okay.
They both live here in 10 Trails.
Okay.
And they do this together a couple times a week.
Wow, this is fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to get some coffee.
Already had my coffee.
Aaron!
Yeah! I think
And there you have it. Again, my name is Erik Olsen. I'm a local realtor here in the greater Seattle area, serving both buyers and sellers for the past 10 years now in King, Pierce, and Snohomish counties. And not only do we help out hundreds of home buyers and sellers every year get into houses, which of course we absolutely love, but we also get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make your move to the greater Seattle area, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to make your move in 9 days or 9 months, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom meeting. All of the information can be found below in the description. And of course, until next time, I hope to be showing you around town. Have a great day.